morning student. Let us see the question number 20 of accounting question. In this question, the question has told us put the following on the proprietor side of cash account. Data proprietor side of cash account means how the proprietor has prepared these three accounts: cash account, debtor account and creditor account. We have to prepare cash account. Cash account, the process is this: particular amount, we will write particular amount debit, particular amount credit. Cash account we have to prepare, and debtor account, and creditor account we have to prepare in this question. Creditor account. Let us see how we have solved the question. The first transaction is given: sold goods for cash. If we have sold goods for cash, then cash will be gone from us, and according to the rules of cash account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. If we sold the goods, then the cash will be come into the business. Then we will write it buy, sell. Buy, sell. How much we have got? 60,000. Sold goods for cash. If we sold the goods for cash, the cash will come into the business, and debit what comes in, we will write buy, sell 60,000. Next transaction is given: sold goods to Hari on credit. Sold goods to Hari on credit. If we have sold goods to Hari on credit, then Hari will be our debtors. If we sold goods to Hari, then Hari is the receiver. How much amount is? 20,000. And according to the debtors, debtor is the personal account, debit the receiver. So we will write B buy. Here we have write 2, and on credit side we have write buy. 2 sell. Sold goods to Hari 20,000. We have prepared the debtors account and debit the receiver. Here debtors is the receiver because we have sold goods to Hari. So Hari is the receiver. We will write 20,000 in Hari account. Next transaction is write that purchase goods from Krishna on credit for 36,000. If we purchase the goods from Krishna, then Krishna is the creditor. Krishna will be the creditor. The transaction is right that purchase goods from Krishna. If we purchase the goods from Krishna, then Krishna will be our creditors, and he is the giver. We will write C buy purchase is given 36,000. 36,000. We have purchased the goods from Krishna. If the name is written, then of course it is the credit transaction, and in cash account only the cash transaction will be recorded. If we purchase the goods from Krishna, then Krishna is the creditor, and according to the rules of personal account, debit the receiver and credit the giver. Krishna is the giver, so here we will write it in credit side. Okay. Next transaction is given: purchase goods from Krishna for cash 10,000. Here we have purchased the goods from Krishna for by cash. So we will not write it into the creditor column. We will write it into the cash column. This is the transaction number D. We will write it buy purchase. By purchase amount is given 10,000. Okay, here we have purchased from Krishna, but How? By cash. So we will write it into the cash account. Okay. And if we purchase, then of course cash will be gone from us, and according to the rules of cash account, debit what comes in. If we sold the goods, cash will come. Credit what goes out. If we purchase the goods, then cash will be gone from us. Okay. So it will be right on the credit side. Next transaction is cash received from Hari for rupees 15,000. We have received the cash from Hari. We will receive the cash from Hari. We will write to Hari how much cash we have received from 15,000. And of course, Hari is the giver. Here in this transaction, Hari is the giver. So here in Hari account, it will be right on the credit side, because the rules of personal account: giver debit the receiver, credit the giver. If Hari is given the cash to in the firm, so then he is the giver. Here we will write what he has given. He has given the cash. By cash, how much cash? 15,000. Okay. Next thing is given. Last transaction is given. Cash paid to Krishna 28,000. Cash paid to Krishna 28,000. We have paid the cash to Krishna, means cash has gone from us. Then it will be right on the credit side. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Means we have given the cash to Krishna. Then we will write in cash account or in credit side. By Krishna. By Krishna, how much cash we have given to Krishna? It is 28,000. It is 28,000. And in this transaction, Krishna is the receiver of the cash. So in Krishna account, we will write to cash. How much cash Krishna has received? 28,000. Now what we will do? We will close all the accounts. Here it is 38,000. And how much it comes? 75,000. If we deduct 38,000 from 70,000, balance will come 37,000 is the balance. Now it is total 75,000. You can balance it by like this also, by balance CD 5,000, and it will be equal to 20,000. Means it is necessary that both sides will be equal to each other. Only nominal account will be not closed. 36,000 and this 36,000 to balance. How much it comes? 8,000 will come. 36,000 will be balanced. Okay. See how this question has been solved. Sometime a transaction will be recorded only in one account, and sometime a single transaction will be recorded in two or more than two accounts. Like if we receive the cash from Hari, then cash account will be debited and Hari account will be credited, because we know that the accounting will work on the double entry system, and according to the double entry system, every transaction will affect at least two accounts. One account will debited and other account will credited. Again, see, when we paid the cash to Krishna, cash account will be credited and Krishna account will be debited by the same amount. Okay, so this is how we have solved the question. Thank you.